Hey, Capricorn. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your Sacred Scribe here, ready to do your reading. So this is going to be a reading for my Cappies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. This will not resonate with everybody, of course, but hopefully it will with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down below there, Capricorn, before you leave. I do appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs, information can be found in the description box below. Don't forget to comment as well. Let me know if this resonates. I want to hear from you guys, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video or go live. All right, Cappy. Let's get to it here. We have the Five of Fire, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles here. So there are some things that you may be beginning to look at within, some internal conflicts that have been going on, things that you've been feeling like, I'm just beating a dead horse, I'm not getting anywhere. Now this could be internal, external with that one, or both, right? It's like, I feel like you have a desire for commitment, for abundance here. So let's see. So I feel like this is all leading to something positive here. But I do feel it's like you've got to deal with an internal battle going on, some sort of decision with the Two of Wands. It could be about moving for some of you also, one of these decisions. I feel like it's, I'm feeling overwhelmed. That's what I'm feeling. Seven of Vessels. That could be it. Maybe you've got all these options, right? And I'm not just talking people and romance. I'm talking, you know, do I move? Don't I move? Do I take this job? Don't I take this job? You know, just everything all at once. It's like it's all coming at you at once. And then in the midst of all this, you know that you need to do some shadow work. So it's just, it's very heavy. The Knight of Vessels here. Some of you may be getting a love offer as well. It could be from a water sign. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. See, the Four of Pentacles is clarifying the Knight of Swords. So there's something that you're hanging on to. Not letting go of. What is this? What is Capricorn not letting go of here? Nine of Wands. That's the Wounded Warrior in the Nine of Vessels. So there's a wish fulfillment that you're not letting go of, but there's some sort of wound from love that you're also not letting go of. So I feel that this wound, Capricorn, needs to be looked at. And it has to be looked at within the self, don't externalize it, right? Because it doesn't matter what anybody else, quote unquote, did to you. You can't fix them. You can't change them, right? You can only change you and be responsible for your response to things, right? The ability to respond, responsibility. So trying to figure out where this wound came from, without blame, right? Because we have a responsibility to ourselves. So this requires digging deep, because if you don't dig deep and figure this out and figure out the root cause of this wound, which is essentially a trigger, right? Then this stays stuck within, and it can actually make you sick, right, by hanging on to this. And I feel like it's preventing you from achieving some sort of wish, from moving forward. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. What do you think you're beating a dead horse about? What is this? The Queen of Staves. This could have to do with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be that sign, but it's somebody who's confident, good looking, Magician, and the Star. So, is this your wish, this Queen of Wands? And you can't figure out how to make this wish a reality? Well, first step, Capricorn, the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's that Five of Swords energy, beating a dead horse. If you want, you need to approach this differently. Okay, what worked before is not working now, so you got to approach it differently. And with this Four of Pentacles here, it could even be holding a grudge. So whatever this is needs to be let go of. It's not serving you anyway. Why are you hanging on to it? You're doing yourself a disservice, and you could be making yourself sick. So tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Why is this here? The Seven of Swords. Sneaky, sneaky vibe. The Tower. Holy schmoly. And the, whoops, sorry, the Six of Vessels. So you've got a Tower moment coming, Capricorn. I would be careful about the people around you with the Seven of Swords. Okay, so just be careful. Because I'm almost feeling, usually I feel that with the Five of Swords. I'm feeling like a frenemy with the Seven of Swords. Lady of Coins. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Judgment. Oh. This is you. You're trying to run from some sort of awakening. Some sort of awakening. It's almost like information that Spirit's trying to give you that you don't want to hear. Right? Because it may change your life with this Tower moment. Well, it will change your life, okay? Maybe they're trying to tell you to nurture something, and it has to do with this Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is all related, and you're like, no, I don't want to hear it. So why do you want to, what bothers you about this information? Let's see. Eight of Swords, it worries you. King of Staffs. It could have to do with I want to say sex. That's what I'm getting with the King of Staffs. What is the King of Staffs here for? I want to say impulses. Maybe they're trying to tell you something about impulses. May have to do with work. Something you're giving your undivided attention to. This King of Staffs is very impulse driven, I'm feeling. And they're trying to let you know something about yourself. That's what I'm getting with this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get some further info. Why is this King of Staffs here? What are these impulses? What are these impulses? The Hanged Man. Okay, so it's like bad patterns of behavior, like stagnation I'm feeling with the Hanged Man. Now, remember, the Hanged Man, like, I don't read reversals, I read energy, but upside down is enlightened, right? Except for this, like in this deck, for me, this Hanged Man is like wasting valuable time. So I feel like they're wanting you to push forward and act on something. And you don't want to hear it. It's almost like a child that doesn't I'm just giving you an example. It's like a child who doesn't want to listen for their own good. That's the energy that they're giving me. This may have to do with love, with the Lover's card. It could have to do with a choice. Eight of Pentacles. Like a choice to work on love. This has to do with a major awakening, Capricorn. Okay? And yes, it's uncomfortable. They're going to tell you things you don't want to hear. Right? They're good. Even to the point where you may not even want to believe it and you question it. But I'm telling you, it's very much worth it when you come out on the other side. It's more fulfilling than you will ever know and that you will ever receive from anything else. Because the awakening happens inside. It's not like you can't buy an awakening. You can't purchase an awakening. Nobody can give you an awakening. It happens all inside you. And the gifts that come from it are invaluable. There is no comparison. Yeah, you're fighting it. The Seven of Wands. So what is your advice for Capricorn? Let's get some advice, Cappies. Let's get some advice. I almost feel like the more that you fight it, the more that you prolong it. It's Ace of Vessels here. This is your advice. You need to open up your heart. It's really as simple as that. You need to be willing to listen with the heart. Drop that resistance, this fight. Drop the fight. And allow. Just allow and see what happens. That's all you have to do is allow. You have to trust your higher self. You have to trust spirit and your guides. Right? Ask them for guidance if you're struggling with this. Ask them for guidance. They want to give it to you. Okay? If you have questions like, this doesn't make sense to me, why are you telling me this? Ask them to tell you. Trust me when I tell you, they will get the message across. All right, so what is your advice here? Take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. That's that Two of Wands energy over here. Absolutely. So take your time. You're an earth sign. Take your time. Okay. Ask for guidance. That is key. All right, Capricorn, because I feel like there's major, major rewards on the other side of this tower. Okay. But you got to get through it. All right, Cappies. I hope this resonated. Please drop a like below, share and subscribe if you already haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. Don't forget to comment as well. Let me know if this resonates. I want to hear from you guys, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video or go live. Have a fabulous day, Cappies, and I will catch you guys on the flip side on the dailies. Namaste.